The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Sunrise podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
And good morning here at 5 a.m. Good to have you with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher. We begin with breaking news from overnight. A man behind bars this morning accused of shooting and killing another man and wounding another in central Bakersfield. Police were called to 3rd and Myrtle Streets just after 7 last night. That's where they found the man who'd been shot and killed. A second victim was taken to the hospital. He is said to be stable. Officers arrested 24-year-old Dan Michael Ryan at the scene. He was booked into Kern County Jail on suspicion of murder, attempted murder, and being a felon in possession of a firearm. A gun was also found at the scene, according to BPD.
New this morning on Sunrise, just when you think the troubles couldn't get any worse at Kingston Healthcare Center, notorious for its poor handling of the coronavirus pandemic, they do. New state health inspections obtained by 17 News blast the home for horrible living conditions for our county's most vulnerable. Last week, we reported the facility was shut down as it lost its main source of revenue from Medicare and Medi-Cal. Now we know why. With 184 beds, Kingston is the largest skilled nursing facility in Kern County. Hundreds of pages of reports from the State Department of Health and Human Services highlight inhumane conditions at the facility. The report describes mice in patients' rooms with droppings found in closets and even dresser drawers. The report describes residents with yellow teeth and food in their mouth complaining they hadn't had their teeth brushed in a very long time. Multiple reports say some residents went days, even weeks without showers. It also says a few residents had only 2 showers in a month. Then during this past summer, a crisis. The report says rooms were dangerously hot in the 80s. At one point last summer, when Kingston's air conditioning broke, some rooms reached 90 degrees. Residents were reported to be dehydrated. The report says a few residents did not have water available to drink. One resident is quoted in one of the reports saying, "I guess I'll have to die here before I get taken to the hospital." Meantime, it is a mad rush to get the residents out of Kingston as the facility prepares to shut down, and the people who are trying to move out need your help. As you can imagine, finding another facility for more than 100 residents at the same time is no easy task. That is why our local long-term ombudsman program is asking you, our community, for donations to help with the moving process. They're looking for gently used and clean suitcases, large plastic storage bins or gym bags with zippers, and they need about 100 to 125 donations today. So we're collecting those items in our KGET lobby in downtown Bakersfield from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. That way, the residents can get them in time before they start to move out. Right now, some are just using trash bags to move their items, and your donations could significantly help. I have covered the failures of this facility for nearly 2 years. Medicare reports call it one of the worst nursing homes in the state, and coronavirus only made it worse. You may remember last week we reported the Center for Medicare and Medi-Cal told the facility it was losing its funding, essentially choking its main source of revenue. Yesterday we went back to Kingston simply to tell you that the residents needed suitcases. We were instead assaulted by a security guard hired by the facility.
This is not asking for donations.
We're doing a hit right here.
Get your stuff out of here, man.
No, sir, this is this is public property.
You want to keep recording me? Is that what you want to do? Record me one more time. Let me see you pull that camera out one more time. Do it. Go ahead.
I'm not going to anymore. No, come on, man.
Record me again. Now let me see you delete the video.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Now let me see you delete the video, bro.
As you can see, we were standing on public property when we were confronted. The security guard took my phone and wallet from me while I was recording the incident, yanked my microphone, forcefully took my photographer's camera away, and yelled multiple profanities. Some Kingston workers came out to watch. The security guard was cited for battery misdemeanor. Meantime, I asked a worker if they could comment on what the facility was doing to help the residents move out. They refused to talk to us, a common practice for the workers at Kingston.
And now to coronavirus in Kern County. Things are looking a bit better on that front. New case numbers are dipping again below 1,000. Public Health reported 738 new cases yesterday. However, there were also 8 new deaths reported. State data shows 214 people are in the hospital with the virus and 44 more are in the ICU.
In your Crime Watch this morning, an investigation is underway this morning after a man opened fire on another man, police say in an act of self-defense. It happened around 8:15 last night on Zephyr Lane and Workman Street. According to police, a man called 911 after seeing a brush fire burning in the street's intersection. While he was trying to contact the fire department, police say he was attacked by a suspect who threw full bottles of beer at him. Police say the suspect then drew a handgun and brandished it at the citizen, who drew his own firearm in self-defense and fired one round. The suspect was struck, dropped his weapon, and fled into a nearby field. The citizen, who was not hurt, was interviewed by detectives and released without a charge. Police say a pellet gun was found at the scene. The suspect was identified as 41-year-old Ishmael Camacho of Bakersfield. He'll be booked into the Kern County Jail for assault with a deadly weapon.
Blessing Corner Ministries, known for their generous food giveaways and community outreach, is asking for the public's help after they say their golf cart was stolen. Pastor Bonnie Turner with the Blessing Corner says she got a call from police early this morning saying the cart was stolen in an overnight break-in. This is a look at the cart that was taken. Pastor Turner says it's used for crowd control during the church's community distributions. If you know anything, you're encouraged to call police.
Happening now, our work continues to replace thousands of toys lost in a recent fire in Oildale. A recent trailer fire spread to a nearby storage facility, taking with it toys donated to the Bakersfield Homeless Center.
The community, including Toys for Tots, is coming together to support the homeless center. The nonprofit will be storing items for the center and even will be matching the number of toys we receive as donations at our station. If you'd like to donate, you can bring toys by our studios in downtown Bakersfield during regular business hours. We'll be collecting the toys through the end of the month. There are other donation spots available as well, including local fire stations. For more details, head to kget.com. The Super Bowl is just 2 days away, and there is supersized security underway to protect the game that will likely be watched by well over 100 million people. One of the nation's most elaborate security nets is entangling Los Angeles this morning on the ground, in the air, and at sea. More than 10 federal agencies are working with some 13 local law enforcement teams. Marine crews will be primarily focused on 50 miles of coastline leading up to and on Super Bowl Sunday. Jets are also on standby with thousands of officers on the ground. Strike teams have been planning for over a year.
You know, for us, every day is game day. So, you know, the players eat, sleep, live football. You know, we eat, sleep, live maritime law enforcement.
Authorities say they don't even think of flying a drone anywhere within a 30-mile radius of SoFi.
Oh, wow.
The LA area has been declared a no drone zone.
It's a decent sized radius for no-fly zone. Meantime, groups including AAA and Mothers Against Drunk Driving are urging Super Bowl fans to drink responsibly. According to CHP, during the last 5 Super Bowl weekends, there were more than 2,000 DUI crashes that resulted in 40 deaths and more than 800 serious injuries. A DUI can also have a significant monetary cost, resulting in more than $20,000 in court, arrest, and fines, as well as attorney fees and additional insurance costs. CHP urges those who are celebrating to find a safe ride home.
And switching gears to entertainment news now, hip-hop royalty is gearing up for Sunday's halftime show at SoFi Stadium. Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre talked about the upcoming performance at the LA Convention Center yesterday. The trio talked about how important it will be to the hip-hop community.
This is what hip-hop and the NFL is supposed to be about, representing, about change, about moving forward. So we appreciate the NFL for even entertaining hip-hop, because we know a lot of people didn't want hip-hop on stage.
True
but
that.
We're here now, and it ain't nothing you can do about it.
Kendrick Lamar and Eminem will also co-headline the show. The music legends hinted at some surprises, but they didn't provide any
That
details.
is going to be a halftime show you do not want to miss.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, we have broken down the teams and the halftime show, but maybe the most important Super Bowl question is, where are you going to watch?
If you don't want the hassle of throwing your own Super Bowl party, there are plenty of spots around town to grab a bite and catch the game. 17's Chris Burton joining us in studio with more. Chris?
Alex, Maddie, you really can't go wrong picking a spot to watch the game here in town. The best advice managers gave me, plan ahead, especially if you're ordering takeout. Whether you want to stick to the TV on Sunday or make a beeline for the appetizers, plenty of establishments in Bakersfield have you covered. You can expect a heavy blue and gold contingent at Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill. It's a favorite of local Rams fan club Mob Squad 661, and both its downtown and southwest locations are open on game day. Bartender Christina Gonzalez says you'll find lots of specials here on Sunday, from discounted drink buckets to 95-cent wings and even a few raffles. If you're looking for more than just the big game, the Boulevard downtown gives you lots of options. There are games for the kids and bowling for the family, but don't worry, you can still tune in to the action.
There's TVs everywhere, over 50 TVs in the venue, 9 of which are over 9 feet long. You'll be able to see the game anywhere.
The Boulevard offers a family package on game day with food and access to the arcade. If margaritas are your Super Bowl drink of choice, Chewy's on Rosedale might be for you. Manager Morgan Osborne says all drinks will be discounted on Sunday. The Mesquite Broiler also offers specials on Southwest fare like tacos and burritos. And of course, you might prefer to grab takeout wings or pizza for your own get-together. Restaurateurs agree. Be careful with takeout orders and plan ahead.
I would say expect a 30-minute wait, so if you're planning a party, call ahead of time, right when your party's starting.
For popular takeout items like pizza, plan for wait times of up to an hour. Well, whether you're throwing a bash at home or headed out with the crowd, we'd love to see how you're doing Super Bowl Sunday. You can snap a picture of your team colors, your best dish, or whatever you got, and send it to me at chrisburton@kget.com. And guys, just a reminder, there is only one place to watch that game, and it's right here on TV 17 and Telemundo. So tune in Sunday, February 13th. Should be a good one.
Yeah, in case you forgot, within the last 30 seconds.
That's
another
right
reminder.
Here.
It's going to be right here.
Yeah, we can't wait. Looking forward. I'm sure we'll be grilling outside because it's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Yeah, if you're having family over, get that rub, that marinade going, and throw some turkey legs on the grill.
A turkey leg.
I love a turkey leg. That's my
for
go-to.
Super Bowl Sunday?
That's a great idea, Chris. I might take you up on that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.